Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dime Talk Show. Your hosts tonight are myself, Dr. Lucy McKenzie, and Miss Joy Zenz. And it is such a great pleasure to welcome you to this Dime Talk shows. And why Dime? Why Dime? What is the meaning of Dime? It is diaspora investment, mastermind education, and we hope that this shows will be educative for you in the diaspora, as well as provide for you opportunities that you have probably missed out on, but we don't want you to miss out on them anymore. So, the reason why we are having this show is to provide you with information on available opportunities for investment within Kenya and within the continent. As you all are aware, the diaspora has a remittance of over 300 billion every year, and they keep on growing. So, Joy, it is so good to see you, and I thank you for being my co host. So, welcome to the show as well. How is Germany?
Hey, hi, thank you so much. Happy to see you, to be here. Finally, we are here. Yes, Germany is fine. It's autumn. It's all going orange, reds, and I think these are the colors we're having here. Also in the US,
Yes,
it's probably the same. Yes, I'm so delighted to be here to get this show started, the long-awaited discussion.
it It really has been a long time. We've been talking about this for a minute. And so, have you noticed that we have so many foreigners that are flocking into Kenya to invest? And
Oh,
so, you in the diaspora, don't be left behind. So, Joy, what do you think?
Oh yes, we are just amazing. I mean, the amount of the diaspora. First of all, let's just look at it. The remittance, Lucy. I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah,
it's some interest in that it becomes an alarm now, although it has been there for some time, right? And everybody is alert
correct.
and wanting to attract this. So that shows that yes, diaspora, we are here. We are vibrant in all. I think we are everywhere in the world and millions of us, and we get the data from the people who actually follow us very keenly, and that's why
Correct.
we have guests here to do that. And it's our time to invest the proper way because we have to come out from supporting. We know what we do. This because like my idea is like this big hole called Africa. We put money in a big pot, and then there's a
Yes,
big hole down there, right? It just like it
correct.
goes in and down, never filling up. So
Never.
how can we create generation wealth, right, for our children and
Yes,
everybody else? So that's why I'm so
correct.
excited with this topic to really inform people because you and I have been going through different journeys and different platforms, and we can share this information with our diaspora. So I'm excited to be here as well.
Absolutely. I'm super excited. And many times us in the diaspora, the most things that we normally get in terms of investment opportunities are land, houses, and so there are other ways that, other areas where we could invest, but those are not the people who are coming to the diaspora to come and share their merchandise, if you want to call it that. And so this show, we want to bring those rare opportunities that haven't been very much exposed to the diaspora population. 3 million of us, they say, are living in the diaspora. So, and our impact has been felt greatly by the central bank. However, we don't have tangibles that say this is what our 300 billion did.
Exactly. And I'm excited. Thank you, everybody who's listening to us, to be with us here. Share, because we want to reach more of you out there. And we'll be doing this every Friday, end of the month, the last Friday of the month. And there will be quite a lot to share with you. And it's amazing. And we have already our first guest. Maybe before we get there, I'll hand to you, Lucy, to guide us through the program today. But keep staying there. Share as much as possible. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook, on Dr. Lucy McKenzie page, and also Joy Sense or Joy Awe. Most of you know me as Joy Awe. And yes, today is Kenya. Some of you don't even know I'm from Kenya. This is even hilarious.
Wow. Everything
Great.
is going to come out. And so the opportunities for us in the diaspora, I know many of us want to invest in the Nairobi Stock Exchange. We also want to learn how to open a CDS account and how to manage it from out there. We want to open money market funds that are not just Britam and CIC. There's many other people who are also offering the same products, the equity funds, the even getting land that is, oh my goodness, Joy, you will not believe it. Now we have like thousands of vendors that are selling land, and it's kind of becoming really difficult to see who is genuine and who is not. But on this show, we want to make sure that we vet the guests we bring, so that nobody comes back and says that their money was stolen. And then the issue about black tax, we do have that as something that has been that nags us on the other end when we're in the diaspora, where we're constantly paying for medical bills. So we want to bring you opportunities of how you can be able to manage healthcare provision for your loved ones when you are back in Kenya, when they're in Kenya and you're out there in the diaspora. So we do have our first guest. Yay.
Maybe, Lucy, people don't even know who we are, right?
Oh, yes. Who
Who
are
is
we? Who are we?
who are
Who is
we?
Joy?
Yeah. So some
Go
of
ahead,
you
Miss Joy.
haven't heard about me or are still getting to know who I am. Yes, I'm a Kenyan and I live in Germany probably too long and over 20 years. And I'm the founder of African Women in Europe, organization that has been there for 15 years. And I also recently I'm the founder of African Women in Trade. I'm very excited what's going on in the continent. Anything from
Yes.
Africa that belongs to Africa, I'm always behind it, whether here in Europe or in Africa. So I'm so excited to be here as well and looking forward to letting you know more about us as we go on with the shows.
Are you sure that's all you want to say about who you are?
I think we better start from there.
Oh, fantastic.
We are
Oh,
women. We
and
have so many hats.
yes,
Unbelievable. Yes.
and congratulations on your recent nomination for your award that you will be going to pick up in South Africa. I just want to be in your suitcase for that. I'm so proud of you. And I am Dr. Lucy McKenzie, and I am co-owner of Sauti Contact Center here in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm also co-founder of Kenya North America Diaspora Circle. It's the first women-only diaspora circle. I'm a CEO of myself. I manage myself and manage my business, and I am a farmer, and like you said, many other hats. So I'm excited to be here, and I'm looking forward to an exciting time of just educating ourselves as well as those of us who are in the diaspora. So if you're out there and you have not shared this video, please go ahead and do that and invite your friends, tag them so that they too can become beneficiaries of the information that we are about to provide. So I will leave my introduction that brief, and I am excited that we have our very, 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 very first guest. And he is none other than Mr. Daryl Iran. And Daryl, welcome to Dime Talk Show. How are you?
I am fantastic, and thank you very much for having me. I don't know, how did you ladies choose who the first guest was going to be? Because I am interested.
It's secret. If
Is
we
it?
tell you, then we might get you in trouble. So
No, I am supremely honored, and I am absolutely delighted that you chose me as your first guest. I feel like a tiny minnow in the presence of two very solid personalities in the diaspora community that we have both in Europe and America. So I am honored that you've invited me, and I am honored to be here. I'm very well though. I'm feeling very good. It's a bit downcast, wet, and rainy today. I live in London, so
okay.
it always rains in London. They say today it was proof of that because today it rained from about 5 a.m. when I woke up till now. It's still raining. So
Wow.
yeah, it is rainy, it is gloomy, but the joy comes from within, not joy, but the actual joy comes from within. And so I am excited to be here.
Awesome. And we are excited to have you as our first guest, and we are looking forward to learning more about you. So tell us, who is Daryl Iran?
Good question.
Now that we know you're in London.
Yeah.
So who are you?
Yeah, so my name doesn't tell you a lot about me.
It doesn't
tell you much. It's a bit like Lucy McKenzie, isn't it? Lucy McKenzie, I couldn't work out where you come from. And Joy, I couldn't work out where you come from either. Kenya, absolutely. Kenya. I would say Jambo then. If that's how you say greetings. Yes, absolutely. Yes. So I am a son of Ghana, born and bred. So I was born in Ghana a very long time ago. I lived in Ghana all my life. I went to school in Ghana, went to university in Ghana, and moved to the UK on the 20th of June, 2004. A long time ago. It's 17 years. So I've lived in London since then. And London has been home, but I am a very, very proud Ghanaian. And you wouldn't go 2 sentences without me telling you I come from Ghana. It's probably the thing that distinguishes me most from everyone. So whilst I have a name like Daryl Abraham, my 2 middle names are Mauto and Koku, which are both very Ghanaian names. I speak Twi a lot. I connect with my Ghanaian folks quite a lot. And for the last probably year and a half, I've been connecting more with the wider African folk. And I've learned more, funny enough, Dr. Lucy, about other African countries whilst living in London than I did when I was in Ghana. Which is amazing in itself. So yeah, that's generally me. What else can I say? I am the growth director for Taptap Send Africa, which means that I own the Taptap Send product.
Just a moment before you tell them about the Taptap, because it's quite an interesting platform. Because I think Lucy will agree. You can hear me?
Okay.
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you. I don't know.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. Yes, and I just want to also point out why we chose to have you here as well, and also for you to understand, because me and Lucy, we support African products, and having a product that you are bringing to share with us here, being made by from our own people, following it up. Most of this we're gonna talk to you what it is about, the transfer companies. They're actually not owned by Africa, although the most people using these companies are the diaspora. So now that you're talking about Taptap, baby, tell people what is Taptap generally, and why Taptap? I was like the other day, like, okay, Taptap Send. Okay, makes sense, but why Taptap, the name? Go ahead.
Absolutely. So, I mean, where do I start? I think I'll take us back a little step. So I love Africa probably as much as you two do, or probably more than you two do. So right now, I exclusively think African. And for 17 years in the UK, I did lots of different jobs. And this project I took on because I thought it was the most exciting thing I had come across in my time here, which takes me closer to Africa and takes me closer to my home, right? Because I'd been kind of toying with the idea of, is it time to go back home? Would I have more impact home, or would I have more impact here? I've always been a very purposeful person. I was brought up by my nun. My nun is probably the biggest influence of my life. And she taught us to be purposeful and find a purpose and stick to it. My purpose is that I want to help my people, right? My people could be a very small village in Ghana. My people could be Ghana. My people could be Africa, West Africa. My people could be the world. So the impact grows as you extend the kind of level of influence that you have. Where I sit right now as one of the co-founding members of Taptap is that I get to influence very directly a very large proportion of my people, who are the African people, right? And I love that, because I'm not just sort of helping a small community of people, I am helping the whole of Africa. And Taptap is exactly that. So Taptap is a mission driven startup. So it is not just any other company. So a lot of the companies that you hear that deal with money remittances are actual companies set up for profit, and they have a very different ethos, which is they want to make money, right? It's a money-making venture. It's a commercial venture. So Taptap Send is very much a commercial arm of a very strong mission-driven startup and project, which came from a company called Gift Directly, which was a charity set up to help charities in Africa and set up to help charities in Kenya, nonetheless, which is where it came from originally. So if any of you are interested, any of you nerds out there, if you want to find out a company called Gift Directly, you would find it. That is still in Kenya. It's still working in Kenya. It's still putting money in the hands of small business owners and small businesses in Kenya. And Taptap Send came as an offshoot of that charity. So at the very heart of what we are is a company that is on a mission. That mission is very simple: to make it cheaper and simpler for people like you and I who live in the diaspora to send money back home. And that's the simple mission. Why is that mission so important? Because we all know that aid is not what develops Africa. Loans is not what develops Africa. All the help that we get is not what develops Africa. What develops Africa is actually putting money in the hands of the everyday person who is buying gas, who is paying for airtime, who is buying food, who is paying for breakfast, who is paying school fees. Those are the people who Taptap empowers by making sure that Africans who live in diaspora have a way to put money in the hands of those people. And that's what we do at Taptap. That is the mission. That is what drives me. And that is why I wake up at night. That's why I sleep. That's why I do everything I do right now, is to help every single person in the diaspora to be able to support our people back home without costing the earth. And that is Taptap. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'll keep quiet. Yes. I feel like if you leave me, I can go on forever. So I'll stop talking.
That's fantastic. So when was Taptap founded?
So 2018, summer of 2018, Taptap was founded. Okay. So the guys who started Give Directly decided that they will create a commercial arm, and which will become Taptap Send. So that decision was made in 2018. So it's been for a good 3 years, and that's how it started. And it started as very much, let's see if this will be something that would catch on, right? Okay. At the time, nobody was doing no fee money transfer. When I say no fee money transfer, it is possible to move money from the West to Africa without paying a fee. 2018, nobody was really doing that. Okay, 2018, everybody was charging you a fee or giving you some crazy exchange rates, and that was what was happening. So Taptap decided, actually, you know what? Let's see if this would work in 2018, and we've been going for quite a lengthy bit of time, and it's going very well, I must say. And it's fantastic that it's going very well. And we've had some pretty good backing from some very solid people, which gives you confidence that we are not just a fly-by-night project. It gives me confidence because I don't really want to be doing this today and then doing that tomorrow. It's important that we stick to what we're doing and do it properly. So yeah, 3 years now we're doing it, and we've been doing it very well.
Oh, fantastic. So how many countries are you now able to transfer from and to?
Well, yeah, we are covering Africa, like, ultimately. So Africa and Asia now. So Asia I wouldn't talk too much about, because Asia is a new thing for us that we're doing. But in Africa, Ghana is still our biggest market, not only because I'm Ghanaian. Ghana is our biggest market. So those of you competitors watching, I have just given you some nugget information that Ghana is our biggest market. I'm not shy to say it. So yeah, we built Ghana as one of our first countries, and we use that model to kind of build the rest of Africa. So Ghana is doing fantastic. And I'll tell you why, because the growth of mobile money in Africa is changing the way money works in Africa, right? And the only way that Taptap is possible with no fee money transfer is because of mobile money. It's because of the digitization of money whilst money stays on phones. Actually, people who live in the little village, my village in Ghana is a village called Peki. If you look for it on the map, you won't find it. It's Peki. It's a tiny small village. It's my nan who lives in my village will not be able to get to a bank to take out money when I sent her money 17 years ago when I first moved here. But with mobile money, you can do that. So Ghana took off because mobile money in Ghana became a big thing about 3 years ago. So it allowed us to grow. So Ghana is one of our countries. Kenya is another one of our big countries. So Kenya, we only launched in January this year, but Kenya is doing fantastic. And I'll come back to Kenya in a minute. So I'll come back and talk about Kenya in a minute. But Kenya is one of our countries. So Ghana, Kenya, Madagascar is another of the countries we sent to. We sent to Zambia. We sent to Ethiopia. We sent to Senegal. We sent to Cote d'Ivoire. We sent to Cameroon. We sent to Mali. We sent to Guinea. We sent to DRC, that's the Democratic Republic of Congo, and then we sent to the other Congo, which is, I think, Congo Brazzaville is that one. We sent to that one as well. I'm thinking, have I left anybody out? Yes, I think those are the key.
Interesting.
Wow.
Interesting. Just to chip in there, because there's something that people need to understand about Taptap, and you need to tell them it's an app, right?
It is an app, yes. So
So before you go there, let me allow people, first of all, who are listening to feel involved here. Thank you, everyone who's listening. Use the chat to leave us your comments or questions about Taptap if you want to know anything. Use the platform to do that. And we want to have these engagings to understand where you are. But before even Lucy goes to the next question, let's see a little bit of Taptap for the Kenya. I know you're going to bring it up later, but let's see their promotion about the Taptap that you're bringing in. It's going to take less than 1 minute as you guys put your questions, and we're going to get back in a few seconds.
Love to see it.
Thank you, Joy.
Niaje Taptap Send Money Transfer has launched its app in Kenya. Send money to M-Pesa and Kenyan bank accounts. Send money quickly at the best rate, hassle-free. Available in the UK, France, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany. Tumaki too.
Great. I hope you had do you know what is Tumaki too?
Tumaki is send something today, isn't it?
Yes.
I know, just thinking that you're from Ghana, maybe you'll be saying words without knowing. But I was just okay. But thank you so much, because it's so important for people to know it's an app. Because what happened, you go to your browser, like, or other money transfer. I don't think the others have apps, and they also have on their browsers. So maybe you can elaborate to people exactly that, so that they understand, because they need to go to their mobile, look for the Taptap Send, download it. And I can tell you, it's so easy. I was very curious. I mean, very sensitive before doing money transaction on the mobile. We Africans, we are always just so sensitive with that. And now I'm so used to it. I just go to my mobile and do the billing. But just let the people understand a little bit, why is it an app and why you chose the model of the app, and you talked a little bit about it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's a great thing you mentioned, Joy, and thanks for bringing me back to it. So, I mean, money transfer has always been done with Western Union, right? You walk to the high street, you take your money, you give it to somebody, and then the money magically appears in Kenya or in Ghana or in Senegal or in Cameroon. And then the world moved on. So a lot of the financial services we now have sit on our phones, right? And the future of every service is on a phone. So if it doesn't live on a phone, it hasn't got longevity. That's generally the way technology works. So we chose to put the money transfer service on a phone. It's an application. So you go to your Google Play Store, or you go to your App Store if you have an iOS app, so an iOS device. So both on Androids and on iPhones, you can go to your store where you find your applications, type in Taptap Send. If you type in Taptap Send, you will see one of the companies that will come up. There may be other companies there like that are not Taptap. Taptap is the green one. You click on it and you download it. Now, when you download it, it's important then for you to sign up, right? So for every service that you sign up to in any financial service, if you sign up to, let's say, an investment application or something that allows you to save, or even your bank, you'd have to sign up, right? So you download Taptap Send, and then you then go to the screen where you get to log in or you sign up. You sign up with your name, your first name, your last name, and you put your email address, and you put your mobile telephone number. You would then get a text message from us which you would put back into the app to register it. Once you've done that, you are good to go. You are good to do your first transaction. Now, the important thing here is that level of convenience that you get is that you don't now have to walk to the high street to send money. You can send money from the comfort of your home. So now you've got that app on your phone. You can now go to the app, first screen, choose a country you want to send money to. Might be Kenya. It will tell you exactly what the rate is. So if you put in £1 or €1 or $1, it will tell you how many Kenya shillings you're going to get. I don't know what the rate is today for Kenya. I think it was 150 yesterday from pound to shillings. And you put in €1, it tells you what the exchange rate is, and then you click next and next and next. It's very intuitive. It's very simple. We built it so that my nan could use it. You will see that I talk about my nan quite a lot because she's a yardstick for pretty much everything I do. So my nan, my nan could use it. I went to Ghana, showed her the app. She could use it. So you literally go next. It will ask you for your card details. It will ask you for your address. Once you've done that once, you don't have to do it again. Now, what we are doing here is bringing a very extremely convenient way for you to send money from the comfort of your home, from your office, from your car, from going for a walk, from going for a run. If you have that app on your phone and you get that phone call, which I do all the time, to say, oh, can you please wire me £50 because I'm doing this, or can you pay my bar bill because I'm at the bar and I don't have money. Which it does happen.
The convenience.
Yeah, absolutely. The convenience of that. And because there's no fee, you can literally say, okay, you know what? I'll give you $20, so I'll give you £20, and you can send that to your M-Pesa or to your bank account. Now, if you send it to M-Pesa, it would be seconds. It's fast and it's quick. So within a few seconds of typing that and clicking confirm, you can check your M-Pesa yourself. That money is there already. Yeah. And you can then use that to pay for things in Kenya if you want, and you can move around money so if you want quite easily. So that convenience means that actually the way you are very easily able to use M-Pesa in Kenya to pay for things, you can now top up your M-Pesa quite easily without a fee, just by tapping a few buttons on a screen called Taptap Send. So I think it will change your life. I mean, I love this product, right? But I am encouraging you, if you have never sent money using this kind of method before, and you live in Europe or you live in America, some parts of America, I know Lucy's going to ask me that question in a minute, some parts of America, you can download the app and you can sign up, like I just said. You can put €1, £1, $1, just give it a try. And I encourage people to try this. And I say this because people are skeptical, right? People hear of a new service. They're like, oh, who are these people? Yeah, who are these people? And why have they, I mean, where did they come from? Who is behind the application? My name is Kokumato. That's my Ghanaian name. That's how I introduce myself generally. My name is Kokumato, or my name is Daryl. As the
I
Western.
think it sounds like Kukumoto, right? In Swahili. That's I don't want to translate that one.
A hot chicken.
Yes.
Is it a hot chicken? Wowzers. Okay, how come nobody told me this before? I have a Kenyan team.
It's just me and words, and sorry, it's have to go that way. That's not your new name. It's
mine. Yeah. So I tell them, look, my name is Kokumato, and look, you can trust me. This will change your life. Okay. So I tell them, I'm gonna give you £10 to try. Okay. I'm gonna give you £10 of my money so that you can try this thing. It's gonna just encourage you to sign up. So I'm gonna give you £10 free to try to make a transaction using Taptap Send. If you like it, if it's fast, if it's quick, if it gives you the best rate, then please come back and do it again, right? You know, okay. That's why I give people a promotion. So it's not because we have money, but it's because we've grown this business based on word of mouth. So you would never see Taptap Send on a bus, okay? That's too much money for me. I can't afford that. You'll never see Taptap splashing a big amount of money on some big TV advertising, apart from the fact that we gave my friend Jalango some small money to help us promote the app. But we don't spend that kind of money. What we believe in is community-based trust marketing, which is friends tell friends, okay? Which means that your friend tells you that Taptap Send is good, just like I'm telling you now. I'm gonna give you £10 free, okay? Send £10 to your M-Pesa. See how quick it is. If you like it, please come back and do some more. And I'm banking on the fact that you will like it. I believe in the product that much that if you try it out, you come back and use it, which is why I give people £10 to try it out. And I would like you to tell all your friends, your family, call your nan, call your brother, call your sister, call somebody you know, tell them that there are some new kids on the block. We're not quite that new, but there are some new kids on the block called Taptap Send. They are sending money to Kenya with no fee at the best rates, right? So the reason we are different is because the rates we are giving you are unmatched in this space, and we are charging you no fee. I'm not telling you that I'm going to be doing this for a week or a day. I've been doing this for Kenya since January. So if I'm still here doing it, it means that I am probably making a little bit of money enough to be sustained. Okay, so it means it's okay. It's like it's possible. It's not a lie. I don't think
Daryl, UK, I know you love Taptap. We can see it and we can breathe it, but we really want to know more. And I'll let Lucy, because we have very critical questions here for you at Taptap, because we are still doing our due diligence to make sure people understand. We have checked also the others and why we go with this. So I'll hand over to Lucy, because she has very critical question for you.
And so Daryl has already started. Did you sneak a preview of my questions? Because you're already enticing us with £10. So I was going to ask you, what is the incentive of someone choosing to choose Taptap as opposed to a different app that they're already using?
Yeah.
And you already answered that you're going to give them £10 to try it out.
Yeah, I will. I'd also tell them that it's probably better than most of the things that they've used before in terms of the speed of the transaction. Like the speed that we offer for transfers to Kenya is amazing. Now, you would think that tech is tech, but you try Taptap and tell me it's not faster, and then we would have a discussion about it. I'll buy you a beer. But ultimately, I think Taptap is fast, it's speedy, it's quick, it doesn't hang like some of the other applications that you might use. It is really, really fast. Now, the rates are also the best, right? Because if you compare it to the standard ones that you see every day, some people give you teaser rates, like, so you come and you get, like, let's say good rate today, tomorrow it might be bad, tomorrow it might be, so this up and down of rates. I don't do that. I'm very consistent. So what I'm giving you at Taptap is a consistently good rate every day. So I'm not going to give you a very good rate today to get you in, and then tomorrow I give you a bad rate, and then the next day I give you a good rate. It doesn't really work, right? So consistently great rates means that people keep coming back. That's what differentiates us from the rest. And that's why I think I want you to tell everybody you know, because the rates are really good, it's really quick, and your money gets there in no time, and it's secure. And we've been doing this for a long time. We are not just starting yesterday. We've been doing this for 3 years. Ask any Ghanaian you know, they will tell you Taptap is the best. Okay, and now ask.
And I want to ask you that you always say, and I quote you, we are the best rate.
Yeah.
Can we check now?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's check.
Let's give the listeners, all of you, go check and write us on the chat. We are having a chat here, and tell us what is the rate of Kenya shillings in where you are right now. You can check it also on Taptap. You just need to download the app and then you'll see it on top, or you can check it on the website. I'm not sure whether the website reflects that, but only on the app. Okay.
No, it does. The website reflects that.
Oh, everywhere. And we're waiting for your answers on the chat as we go on with our question. Go ahead, Lucy.
I would tell you as well, just before you do that, our listeners. Go on, Lucy. Sorry.
Yes. Actually, I'm hoping that the rate is better than the send wave rate today is 108.07. So let's hope it is better than that today.
Let's check this.
We are letting our listeners, because we want the people to be interactive. I hope you're there. I can see we have 15 people listening to us right now. I want you to write to me what is exchanged in your currency, wherever you are. Write to us the country. Tell us how much one of the where you're resident, meaning that if it's in Europe, €1, how much is it in your country, Kenya, Ghana, or Nigeria? just to make it interactive. I think just something I just saw there because you're all quiet there. We want to see how you interacted. But Dario will continue answering our questions. So we'll just go ahead with our
Canada,
discussion.
In Canada, it is 87.73. Thank you, Helen Guayumba, for that. So our US rate was 108 on SendWave, 108.07.
So Taptap is winning, right?
Taptap is currently 109.
So we were right.
Okay. We want. Do you know how
Practical.
we love the exchange rates, especially when we are sending dollars, and you want to make sure that you're getting a good rate.
Absolutely, it's 109, and I tell people, right? So this is a thing. So if I was sending money, I would check, right? I would check, of course, who has the best rate on the day, right? So the kind of the business we're in, I understand that, like, it's not your father's business, right? It's my business, and I'm telling you about it. So before you put your money in Taptap Send, I encourage you, please check elsewhere if you want. And on the day, if I don't give you the best rate on the day, please use somebody else on that day. I'm happy with that, okay? So if I don't give you the best, I'm working hard to make sure that you have the best rates consistently, right? And I'm hoping that after the 5th, 7th, 8th, or 10th time that you've come to Taptap using the best rate, you will say that, you know what, I gave up now. I'm just going to use Taptap Send. And I'll keep it there. Yeah. And I've kept it there for the last year. I have the data I can show you. But ultimately, everybody who sends money home checks the rates before they do. If you don't, you're doing something wrong. So I'm not telling you to change your behavior. Please check the rates, okay? Check it with your other people. So for you to check Taptap, you have to have it as an option on your phone. So please download Taptap so that you can check it with the others that you already have before you send. So I'm not saying delete the other apps. No, I'm saying actually Taptap is a solid option for you. And before you send, especially if you are sending 500 pounds, 500 euros, if you see the difference in that rate, that could be like 150 Kenya shillings. That could be a few Kenya shillings. That could do a few things, right? So if you're sending money, sending money 3, 4, 5 times, please check your rate, because you may be losing Kenya shillings there. And you do that 6 times a month, you do that over the year, you can be losing quite a lot of money. So don't be throwing money away. Let's not leave money on the table. Check Taptap, best rates, make sure it's the best rates, and use Taptap to send money to Kenya. Are you sold now? Are we all happy now? Are we good?
Oh, we're getting there.
Wow, time
we're
is
getting
really
there.
fast.
Yes.
And I'm waiting. I'm still waiting to hear from the listeners, because we want to see your chats. Write to us what the exchange rate in whatever. I think there are so many, we don't want to mention them. Today is Taptap Send. We just use the Taptap Send. The others that you're using, I don't know which ones they are. I know them, but I'm not going to mention them today. Today is Taptap Send. So let us know. So Dario, you give us quite a lot of information there, and I think I'm just seeing what question we haven't asked Lucy. Like Dario just knows his product, right? He goes through all the points and makes us not have any question for him. But maybe our listeners have questions for us, for you. They can always put their question. I can see one here, but this is just somebody with me here. Used my app, but it's not me.
What's the question?
The question is, you can see it on the screen, is the customer name and account saved for the next transaction? This is a good one, because some people you have to keep going back and on and off, and these are very good questions.
Once you save the name, and once you send once, the app saves the person, right? So you can go back and send to that person without having to add that person again. That's the beauty of applications. It saves the data. It saves your payment details so that it's secure. You have to kind of reconfirm it when you want to send. But the people that you send to, you can keep a list of them. Okay. You can also, so that when you go back then, it makes it easier for you to send to that person. So if you're sending to your mom or your sister every time, you don't have to enter their details all over again. It's there. It's safe for you. It makes it very easy to send next time you want to send. So that's one way of making it simpler for you and making it more convenient.
And how do you have a track of the amount that you've sent? You know, that's the most painful part to see at the end of the month, how much you've been sending home.
Yeah.
It's not like painful, but sometimes we don't know how much we send until we see it at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So how do Taptap do that? Because it's an app.
There's this beautiful thing which we call the monthly statement, which I don't talk about enough because it sounds boring. But the monthly statement has become an important thing based on customer feedback, right? Because people have that monthly statement comes to you by email. It tells you exactly how much you've sent, who you've sent it to, when you sent it, and a total of what you've sent each month. So those of you who don't think you're sending enough money to Kenya, we give you a monthly statement. It has a very good breakdown. Now, if you are supporting your family or children back home and you want them to come and visit, you can use that statement as a proof when you apply to the Home Office or to the authority saying, look, here is what I've been sending for the last 12 months. I've been sending this amount of money to my cousin XYZ for this amount of time, to Ochie and Paul for this amount of time. So that monthly statement, I've just found out in the last 6 months that is people absolutely love it because not everybody gives you a monthly statement. Some people give you a receipt when you send every time, like you get one email and that's it, but they don't give you a monthly statement which totals all your sendings that you've done each month. And if you want it in any particular way, let's say you want a 6 monthly statement, drop us a little email, drop us a little text, give us a little call. We can create that for you and send it to you as proof of your sending. One thing that's interesting is recently I met a lovely Kenyan customer, and he was telling me that is there a way that he can hide his transactions from his wife because the money he's been sending, he doesn't want his wife to know. So he was telling me that we should find a way so that, because when you open the app, it shows you a list of your past transactions underneath. Yes. So when his wife picks up his phone, she can tell that he's been sending lots of money to this particular person in Kenya and he doesn't want that. And so I'm working on it because it may be something that could be useful for others as well. So we definitely keep a track and we definitely make it useful to you. And I'm sure other people have other ways of using that statement as well.
I have a question because Joy and I, obviously we do have SACCOs and where members send their monthly savings to the SACCO in Kenya. How easy is it to reconcile the information? Is once you send the money and goes to the bank, does it show your name that you're the person who sent the money?
It does. It's one of the key differentiating factors that we have. So any money you send to a bank account in Kenya, in Kenya we have a list of every single bank in Kenya. I think there's something like 70 banks in Kenya. I couldn't believe it myself, but I counted it last time. There's a lot of banks in Kenya. There's a Co-op bank, there's KCB, there's NCBA, there is all those different banks are on the list, right? There's Equity, there's all those different banks on the list. Now, if you send to any bank through Taptap Send, it shows the name of the person who sends the money. So it will show us Daryl, Koku, Mount, or Abraham, and it will show the amount you sent. So if you have an accountant back in Kenya who has been kind of doing the bank reconciliation, it's easy for them to download the statement from the Kenya bank and be able to match exactly who sent what using the name. Very easy. We are thinking of other things we could do in the future to make it much easier to integrate the SACCO systems with our systems. But for now, the name is there. So all you have to do is do a lookup and you can tell that this person sends this amount of money.
And I can confirm that it's the beauty about it, because as SACCOs, we talk about SACCOs, what we do as well. It's tracing where the money is coming from. That's a huge thing in accountancy. And I'm happy Taptap has really saved us on that. Some people are using it a lot, and so many SACCOs should actually. There's a question asked there by Charity Oko Jacob. Is this only for Kenyan sending, or is this service available worldwide? I think you mentioned this earlier, but I think she came later, but I'll let you answer, because you also said only in Africa. Maybe you could also answer the countries in Europe where we can send the money from.
Absolutely. So currently, if you live in Europe, you can send money to a lot of countries in Africa, not just Kenya. You can. I'll do the two sides. So you can send to Kenya, Ghana, Ethiopia, Madagascar, Zambia, Nigeria. Oh, I didn't mention Nigeria the last time. Yeah, Nigeria we just launched. Nigeria's interest is fascinating. Nigeria, Senegal, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Mali, DRC, Guinea. there's a lot of countries. So just assume that if you're an African and you live in the diaspora, there's a very high chance that if you download the app right now, you can see a full list of countries on the app. So if you haven't got the app and you're asking this question, I encourage you to download it. Now, if you download the app, you have to be in the right place for the app to work. It's not because of us, it's because of the way the regions are set up and the way the app store is set up. So if you're in Kenya and your app store is set to a different place, maybe you can download it. But if you definitely live in Europe, I'll tell you which countries. In the UK, United Kingdom, in Belgium, in Germany, in Spain, in France, in Italy, in Netherlands. I think that's it for now, because those are where the large populations of diaspora people live. And that's why we've started with those. And that's Europe. But then there is also America, which we've just launched in America. And there is a list of a very long list of countries that we can a list of states that you can send from in America. Your state might not be in it, and I'm not quite sure whether I can list all the states because it's a long list of states. So what I would say is I would encourage you to try downloading the app, because in America, I don't know, Lucy, if you know this or not, they link your IP address to your mobile telephone number so that they can they can tell which apps you can have or not have. So I have a long list here from Washington to West Virginia to Pennsylvania to Maryland to Illinois to Idaho to Florida to have a long list. So we currently have something like 34 states, and we are working on the rest of the states. I'll tell you why, because the US laws are different for every single state. Lawyers are making some serious money from me these days because I have different lawyers in different states, because all the different states require different applications, different licenses, and different rules on what you can say and what you can't say. America has been a whirlwind. I've been working in America pretty much all year. It's been an absolute whirlwind, but I'm loving it though, because there's a lot of diaspora people in America who want to send money back home. So I want to crack it, and I'm happy to paste a link to where you can find the list of states where we are live. But I would say just give it a try. If you live in the US, try to download it from your app store. And if it's there, fantastic. If it's not there, you can register your interest. You can tell me that you want it in your state, and then it will bump it up my list. I'll get the lawyers working a bit harder on it. But yeah.
Thank you so much, Daryl. You are just fantastic.
Are you in Canada?
Yes, we are. Yes. In fact, both Canadas, because Canada was also a bit of a weird one for licensing, because there's Quebec and there's the other. So we are in Canada.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, if you haven't hired the Taptap Send on your app, you're losing on the good rates. And I can tell you, new companies get good rates. So take advantage of that. I've worked with a lot. So Taptap is leading, and you need to try it immediately. Download the app as you've had. And you actually, if you're a new person, you get 10, I think you're just revealing the €10 or $10 or 10.
It's 10 everywhere you go. Yeah, £10.
That's unfair. So euro should be more than some of them. So if you're first time user, Lucy, you need to prepare for your people in the US. So
yes,
more.
we need maybe $20, $15 or something like that.
You see, guys, we are really trying to make sure that you get the best deals out there. Anyway, Dario knows that negotiation is always on the table, and we always do that before we bring people here. So you have $10, 10 US, euro, 10 euro, and our Brexit, those people who left Europe, they still also get 10 because you come from there. So so we give them another 10. So thank you so much, Dario, because time goes really, really fast. Already like 10 minutes. We're almost 1 hour. We're almost 1 hour.
Can you imagine?
So it goes really fast. So I'm going to ask you only one question before we close. The last, I know you have those powerful words. It's nothing to do with Taptap now. Encourage our people who want to learn how to invest back at home. Because it's not about just sending the money. It's what are you sending it for, right? You do build and all. So give us a last word there to also encourage our people to continue investing back at home.
Yeah, I think this is the reason we left Africa to live in the West. Most of us are economic migrants, right? We either come to seek economic progression, or we come to seek knowledge. We come to go to school. We come to learn. We come to and what we need to do is use those resources and those skills that we've acquired to help our economies back home. We are the only ones that can do it. Now, if we don't do it, who is going to do it? That's my big question to all my friends. We need to use our skills and our resources together to help any way we can back home. So if you are hearing me and you live anywhere in the diaspora, Europe, America, Australia, wherever you are in the world, and you come from Africa, that's my passion. You may come from Asia, but you come from Africa, please, please, please find a way to use some of your resources and your knowledge and your skills to help Africa. You can do that by sending money back home. That's okay. You can also do that by contributing your knowledge to different things that are happening in Africa. There's a whole vast range of things going on in Africa that's looking for talent, that's looking for knowledge, that's looking for resources. And please, in whatever way you can, find a way to do that. It could be Taptap, it could be some other method. It could be contributing to what the Awe Sacco is doing. It could be contributing to what Lucy Sacco is doing. But let's find a way to build our own continent ourselves. Okay, nobody's going to do it for us. That's just the truth. I've come to learn that, and I know that, and I encourage you, wherever you are, please, 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 let's build Africa, let's build our economies, and let's build our people. Thank you very much, Joy.
Wow.
Thank you so much for that. And I leave Lucy to wind up the topic of today.
Thank you so much, Daryl Abraham. This has been an amazing, amazing time with you. We've learned so much, and we've also gained some money while we are in this conversation. So, hey, who hates money? It's Friday, and we have $10 that we can spend. So that's good. So thank you for honoring us and being our first guest. And we look forward to more conversations with you. Christmas is coming. Thanksgiving is coming. And so we have an option to send with Taptap and be able to send more money than we would, in terms of a better interest rate. So thank you so much for coming to join us. And Joy, what do you have for us? You're muted.
Yes, thank you, Dario, for being with us today. And I really liked all your energies. It's just like really encouraging every one of us. And I think we'll have you back again to check whether you're still the leading one in the market. So make sure you keep that 6 months
standard.
We'll be rating it.
Absolutely, I will.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. I've loved it, and I would come back in a heartbeat. It's been great meeting you too, and great talking to you and your listeners. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So we're just going to go back and also give you a little bit about our SACCO. Some of you have heard about the Is Diaspora SACCO. And as you can see on the street there, we are inviting you, if you're a Kenyan in Europe, we are inviting men or women. You're welcome to join us. Our website is www.africa. I'm still in Europe. I have so many, you see, women in so many hats, we just get too much multitask. So it's the awesacco.eu, www.awesacco.eu. We are diaspora, we are regulated heavily. We'll talk about that later. We are under SASRA, and these are very important things, should make you even want to work with us. And we are investing as we speak right now. We are baby is one, I think is the last one, and our mentor here, Lucy, has been guiding us all throughout and to get us started, encouraging us. Sometimes we're feeling very down. Thank you for really enlightening us and showing us the path. So if you want to know more about that, check out on our website www.awesacco. It's missing a C, and I'm going to add that one for you so that you can be able to check on our website and we can be able to start investing together. So you may wonder why you want to join the Awe Sacco, because the Awe Sacco is a special project that we decided to have, that we want to go back home and support entrepreneurs. So the whole idea behind it is the African women in Europe, and we are trying to make sure that that what we invest, we invest in businesses. So if you're a Kenyan and you're doing a good business and you might want to borrow some money to support you, you're encouraged to join the circle. All you need to be is to be an AWE member, and to be an AWE member, you can join www.africawomenineurope.eu, and from there we are going to vet your business really thoroughly to make sure that you align with our goals, and then we'll be working with you. So you're welcome, diaspora, and also as well as, and for the diaspora, have you ever heard of money working for you? This is the best place to be in the circles, because you get a good dividends at the end after investing in good businesses, as well as borrowing from your side, because all these come back to us. But we'll have another day with another guest, maybe talking more and as well to elaborate more what circles are, because I think this is an area we really underestimate. We're only using circles back at home. They are really not made towards our wishes as diaspora. So these are tailored circles made for us, and it doesn't belong to me, it's the circle belong to us, so we can modify them to meet with us and according to the regulations, of course. So I wanted to also share with you about that. I'm the chair lady at the moment. We have already been confirmed, and we are taking over the role of building the circle, really baby steps. And I can tell you, we are getting good interest rate as we speak, 10% and all that. And you guys, you need to hop in the bus, because our registration fee are gonna go very high. And I will let you check on the website to join that. So I want to hand over to you, Lucy. Also tell us about this, the big KENYAN circle.
You're going to get there soon, so don't worry. Even us, we are still babies. We are only 4 years old, and so if you are in North America, and that includes all 23 North American countries, and you are a Kenyan woman who has been there at least 1 year, or a diaspora returnee, we welcome you to join KENYAN, and the website is www.kenyancircle.com, and we are looking forward to welcome you on board. We have had the amazing time of witnessing first-time investors in Kenya, and so if you have never thought about investing in Kenya, but you are living in North America, we welcome you to join us. You are eligible for a loan after 6 months of being a member, and you can borrow up to 3 times what you have saved, which is great. So if you've saved $1 million, you are eligible to get 3 million. And with 3 million, you can do something significant. And so we welcome you. And if you need more information, again, you can find it on our website. So www.kenyancircle.com. We are the first women-only diaspora circle, and we currently have about 1,000, a little over 1,600 members in 4 years. And so come join us, and let's build investments together. So with that, Joy, unless you have something else, I think we want to thank you so much.
Yes, and maybe they are wondering what's next, what's coming next, right?
Oh, yes. What's coming up next, Joy?
Well, so much is coming up. They've packed a lot of great goodies for you, a lot of investments. So the next one, as I told you, is every last Friday of the month. So the next one will be the 26th of November. And we have already got a guest confirmed. And guess who will be coming? Should we tell them, Lucy, or should we keep them suspended? What do you think?
I think we should tell them, because
I'll let you.
Thanksgiving is just round the corner.
That's true. They might prepare themselves well, right?
They might be ready. And I think we need to push for more discounts.
That's true. Do you want to give them a hint?
Should we? Maybe we should.
Definitely, we should, so that you prepare yourself, because this is going to be an action event. So you can actually really take action and right then and get the offers on the spot, right?
Yes.
So we're going to be having a guest. It will be more in the real estates, just to give you a hint. And these real estates, they are very, really, really very well. We have very well vetted them, and we are looking forward to introduce them to you. And they have already good offers already in the market. So check us out. And if you are also you want to be hosted here with us, email us, as you can see on the screen, the Dime Talk Shows at gmail.com. That's how to reach out to us. And we're going to be having a good talk with you to get to know your products more before we introduce our members, because our members have been and our people have been already had really difficult offers that put people in bankruptcy, and we don't want to do that, right, Lucy? So we are doing a lot of vetting. So and we're looking forward to that. Did I miss anything else?
No, I don't think you did. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, so they're really pleasant, and I'm so excited. Guys, grab the €10 Taptap Send has already given you. If you're a new member, take advantage of it, and we are looking forward to bring you more offers as we speak. Some of them will be spot on, so if you're listening, you will get them as we speak. So it's good to be there in person than listening later. And those ones who are listening later, is never too late. Email us as well if you want to follow up. We have shared a link to you all, and we're going to put here on the chat, so that you can give us a hint what other information. It will be an emailing list that we can be following you up and giving you some of these offers through email. So I will share the link as well here on this discussion, so that you can always be checking on us, and we can check on you as well as we get offers that are coming. Some of them are just coming instantly, and maybe we don't have to wait until end of the month. You can start enjoying them. So we will need you. So it's good to register on the form. You'll see a G form that will be shared here on the chat. So anything, I'll let you to close, and then we can wait for the next 26th of November.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Joy. It's been a pleasure hosting with you. And obviously, we keep in touch. We talk almost every other day. So it's not like you're going anywhere. Thank you so much to our listeners for taking time on your Friday evening to join us for this hour. And we look forward to bringing you exceptional shows that bring and add value to you. So thank you. Please share this with your friends, so that they too can be partakers of the information that we bring. So thank you. We love you. Have a great night if you are in Kenya, and if you are in Europe, Nisanga Pisaizi. It's in the afternoon in Dallas. It's 1:03 p.m. So you all have a great afternoon and a great evening wherever you are. And we look forward to seeing you again on November 26th, same time, same hosts. We appreciate you and we love you. Thank you so much, Joy.
Thank you as well. And for everybody, good night and good day.
Niajewase. Taptap Send Money Transfer has launched its app in Kenya. Send money to M-Pesa and Kenyan bank accounts. Send money quickly at the best rate, hassle-free. Available in the UK, France, Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium, and Germany. Tumakitu.
Bye.
Hey, tumemaliza.
You're still live.
No, we are not.
It says live.
It's number 5.